kids are the nature of struggle and who the enemy is, because we're scared. Because we're scared. Because the enemy will take my job and I can't pay for my Lexus. I can't pay my house note. I can't send my kids to college. So I'm not getting up and talking about that. So let's keep quiet. Because the struggle and silence is consent. Nobody has to tell them. These kids aren't stupid. They understand the name of the game. What we're not telling our kids are the nature of struggle and who the enemy is, because we're scared. Because we're scared. Because the enemy will take my job and I can't pay for my Lexus. I can't pay my house note. I can't send my kids to college. So I'm not getting up and talking about that. So let's keep quiet. Because the struggle and silence is consent. Nobody has to tell them. These kids aren't stupid. They understand the name of the game. What we're not telling our kids are the nature of struggle and who the enemy is, because we're scared. Because we're scared. Because the enemy will take my job and I can't pay for my Lexus. I can't pay my house note. I can't send my kids to college. So I'm not getting up and talking about that. So let's keep quiet. Because the struggle and silence is consent. Nobody has to tell them. These kids aren't stupid. They understand the name of the game. What we're not telling our kids are the nature of struggle and who the enemy is, because we're scared. Because we're scared. Because the enemy will take my job.
Good day, family.
I can't pay my house.
That's Sister Dr. Barbara Sizemore. Sister Sizemore. Barbara Sizemore. Yeah. I had her on this list right here. Yep, I got this list right here. And her name is on it. Dr. Amos Wilson, Dr. Khalid Muhammad, Dr. Umar Johnson, Claude Anderson, Dr. Francis Chris Wilson. Yep, and I just recently, been listening to her and stuff. Yeah, we got some powerful sisters and brothers. There's no reason that we should be in such a state of fear like we are about everything. All because we can't face this. All because we cannot face this racial climate that we're in. But we can't keep ignoring it. I know that. It won't be ignored no more. Yeah. Black America, we just gonna have to, y'all just gonna have to find your strength. You're gonna have to find it somewhere. Ain't no need in having no fear about, making the wrong decision and stuff, because that's where you're gonna go wrong at. Just be on the side of truth. Just be on the side of truth. This is what we're talking about right here. To heal Black America, this what it is right here. Where your text at? What you think it is? The root causes. I'm not looking for no branches on this tree right here. I'm looking for the root cause of our dedicated ignorance, our self-hate. Where this come from? Yep. Good day, family. I see, that's all we need is two. Me and you. So, yeah, we could cover this up and get started right here, right now. So, let me turn the heat off, too, because I don't like to get too hot and stuff. But it got chilly today. Oh, and I hope y'all didn't spend no money. I didn't spend a dime or a dollar today. I sure didn't. I was like, I'm going to stand on cold for something. Starting here. Now, I'm going to stand on cold with my people. I knew about it. Why wouldn't I, And it was just one day, but I know I can do it other days. And just not spend nothing. If I'm not going to know, let me cover this up. Yeah, it got cold today. Sure did, but that's all right, because I had my scarf anyway, honey. Sure did. I am Face the Nation, and we on Bolden Unchained. We here to assist Black America and Black media with the uncovering and the condemning of the many, everything. The operations, projects, laws, acts, bills, codes, memos, the studies, experiments, the plans. There's so many, arrows. Being in Black America, I had no idea. Experiments. Literal experiments being done on Black people and stuff. Right here in America. Right here in America. So that's why we're here, to help Black America and Black media expose these things and condemn them. Yep. We look at through a spiritual lens here. Ain't no forgiving none of this. I don't forgive none of this. I'm spiritual through and through. I know now. I'm not mistaken or going through a phase. I don't face just like that, man. Nope. This I am. I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. I don't forgive nothing and nobody that had anything silently, unknowingly to do with the situation that Black America is in today. Well, none of us here for this time right here, these times right here, 1919. Well, none of us here through any of this right here. But it's still harming us. It's still harming us. And white folks are still benefiting from it. White folks are still benefiting from the pain, from the bloodshed of all of this right here. So, that's where I am right now. I want us to know exactly why we can't come together. I want us to know. I don't know if nobody else don't want us to know, and they looking at other reasons of why we can't come together. But look at here. We is at the end of life as we know it. Ain't nothing finna be the same. This is finna be a whole new landscape of living for everybody. Not just for us, Black America. I mean, right here in this country, everybody, all over the world, everybody. It's finna be a whole new lifescape. And, we need to focus on us. Make sure we gonna be okay in this whole new lifescape. I don't even know what to call it, like some fifth element type shit. Life element, I guess. I don't know. I ain't never thought like this before. I didn't know this right here, this magnitude of all of this stuff existed. I didn't know all of this right here was going on and stuff. I didn't know about all of our doctors and professors and experts, y'all. Yes, intelligent. Dr. John Henry Clark. Dr. Amos Wilson. I had no idea. Neely Fuller. So see, yeah, I missed out on a whole lot. I did. I missed out on a whole lot, but I'm here now. And that's all that mattered to me. I'm here now. I took the long way around to get right here. And this is where I'm supposed to be at. So, I can live with it. I'm dealing with it. I do feel some regret and stuff, because if I'd have known about this, oh honey, yeah. That butterfly, what was that story? Galveston, about that, the butterfly effect. When the butterfly flapped its wings and stuff, and it threw off the whole harmony in the atmosphere, and it caused a storm in Galveston, Texas, or something like that. I remember me reading a book or something like that. But yeah, if I'd have known about this right here, everybody would have known about this. So see, it would have caused a domino effect. It would have caused a domino effect. My life would have been different. Your life would have been different. People around me, we would have had a different life. But then in that time, ain't no telling what would have happened. So yeah, I took the long way around and stuff to get here. But I'm here now, and that's all that matters to my ancestors, that I made it here. All of that happened for a reason. I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to identify, with us that's down here on the bottom, that's the ones that are forgotten. Everybody just forget us and everything. We get it last. We get whatever it is, we get it last. After it's done been ran over and used up, and that's when we get it. So, maybe that's why, I didn't really succeed and graduate and walk across the stages and get all them diplomas and stuff like y'all got, some of y'all, because I know, a lot of us really succeeded, and that's good. I'm just glad you still down here, resonating with us common people. I mean, shit, because I know now, if you done made some type of success in this education system, I know you don't reach that threshold where you can be up there rubbing elbows, selling us out. But you ain't doing it. See, you right here with us trying to help us make a way for our family and friends right out there, right down the street from us, so that they can have a better future, you know. So, so yeah, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Yep, you know. And like I was saying, if you didn't understand, I am not religious. I'm spiritual. Yep, I'm through and through. I'm spiritual. I don't forgive nobody but my ancestors. I'm learning to forgive myself. You know, I forgive my ancestors. You know, they didn't have the information we got now. They didn't have the information we got now. When they finally seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It was at the end. And, you know, I don't know what y'all think that Jesus came and saved them and stuff, but honey, I ain't read nobody in these books and stuff that that a lynching did not happen. I haven't read no story where a lynching did not happen. Well, you know, it came close to, but we just got started, though. We just got started, so, you know, yeah, I ain't gonna say that. Because, you know, black men did start going out to the jailhouses, protecting the black man that was accused of a crime. You know, black men did start going out to the jailhouses, you know, so that the mob wouldn't get the black man that was in jail. And sometimes, you know, it worked for them. Yeah, sometimes the police and stuff, you know, would be like, oh, nothing's going to happen. Because in one incident, they left. And then the troops left. It was some troops that was there, too, for one of them. And everybody left, eventually left. And then the mob brought their ass back and got brother. They got him. So, you know, yeah, all this right here and stuff, yeah, we exposing it and stuff. But, yeah, I don't forgive none of that. I don't forgive none of them people. You know, this right here is somebody's uncle. This somebody's great-great-uncle. Somebody's great-great-granddaddy did it. They did it. And I don't know which one of y'all got family ties with them and stuff. I don't know which one of y'all got family ties with them. But this somebody's family. See, y'all ain't asked no questions. I didn't even know about Greenwood and Rosewood, Wilkinson, Chicago. All these riots, all these massacres. And then turn around and marry in bulk, it seemed like. You know, have anybody did any investigation on what type of legacy you getting into? I mean, you know, it's like these men right here, you castrated the life of Willie Brown once. And then your great-great-granddaughter go and sleep with a black man and erase him all over again. Lynch him all over again. See what we've done to ourselves. That's what we done did. Shit, don't be mad at me, shit. Because y'all didn't want to tell it like it is. That's what you did. And then we got the nerve. Yeah, see, look at them. Then we got the nerve to make our great-great-grandmama now forget about Willie Brown. Don't mention Willie. We don't talk about Willie no more. We don't remember his birthday no more. We don't name the babies after him no more. Oh, because now we with Karen and we with Sabrina, Brad, and Ken. And see, we're a family now. And then we got the little baby coming up and stuff. Oh, just go on and just whitewash yourself on that. Black America, that's what we've done. And like Sister Barbara was saying, our babies know. Shit, we act like they don't know here. They know we scared as fuck to tell white people. Look here, the shit y'all motherfuckers done did. And now we right up on the cusp of the motherfucker, just everything just goddamn it collapsing. And you still ain't tried to say, y'all, look, well, we do need to make some sincere efforts. You still ain't done it. But yeah, our babies know we scared to tell their asses that. Mm-hmm. Why we got them so deep in our lifestyle. Then we sit up there walking like them, talking like them. Oh, yeah, just living like them. living like white folks. That's what black people doing now. I don't see too many out there that ain't of us, that ain't, people that I associate with, is mostly still black. But I see a lot of us and stuff, shit, I be like, whoa, we just done went all out. And the thing about that, y'all, is when everybody flip the script, say like when white folks, because we talking about white and black folks. Everybody else, you've been pawns to whatever you done did to Black America. You ain't gonna escape the judgment either, because the cosmos is mad as hell at you too. Because all y'all other groups of people, you should have stood up more than you did. It's like when, them other countries tried to send us money. I think it was a lot of countries in Africa tried to send us money to Farrakhan, and then it was other countries like Cuba, and I think Brazil and Switzerland. It was a couple of them tried to send Black America some money. And honey, the government said no. The United States said no. Hell no, don't send them nothing. So ain't nobody ever send us nothing. And that's all right. Because, if they said they ain't going to receive it, then don't even send it. If it ain't going to go to Farrakhan, don't even send it. Because, one of their ass going to get it. And they going to use it for themselves. So, that's what it is. But it's other things you could have did right here in America. I'm, not with y'all and stuff. Y'all way over there and stuff. Y'all couldn't send no money. You couldn't send no money, and yeah, okay. But right here in America, since y'all knew and the government wouldn't let other folks send us what we deserve from y'all asses. See, that's when white America, you done missed another whole opportunity to make amends for what your ancestors did. And see, now it's too late. Now we got to make sure. You done sat here and let your sons, your brothers, your daddies, your granddaddies, your uncle, your cousin, your neighbor, your classmate. You done sat there and let them all just continually run right over and demean the very black man that you claim you love. Then you got little boys by black men, little girls by black men. And you have not one time told your other counterparts, other white women, look at here, y'all. Now, we know we love them. We know we love them. And we got to do something to make sure they have a good future, too. I mean, see, I'm just wondering, what make y'all think y'all sons and daughters by black men and women ain't finna be, treated like slave kids did? Don't act like the masters treated them little kids by them slave women was treated with love. Now, don't act like that Robert Purvis lived in the big house with the master. But the other kids, they was out at the field at 4 and 5 years old picking cotton. So, I'm wondering why y'all ain't stood up. Hey, a lot of us do got babies by black men. A lot of us do got babies by black women. Shouldn't we try to make sure they can be safe? I mean, I just don't see where, all of this even play into y'all being, even now, where you're being some type of benefit to black America, because you ain't never been no benefit to black America. And I'm just now seeing it. I'm just now seeing what you and us, me too. Shit, I don't know what I was thinking, because it ain't like I was out, getting the bag. But now, life happened and stuff. And then, I lost focus of black America. Yeah, and I can tell it too. I can tell it now. Yep, honey, I failed myself, my mama, my daddy, my grandmama, my cousin, my uncle that named me, Face the Nation. Honey, I failed everybody. My great-grandmama. Yes. When I say I took the long way around to get to my personal freedom, which is to talk to us. Yeah, I took the long way around. Yeah. I mean, I think I only had one book from the time I was like 13 about us, and I love to read. Honey, I read a book in one day. An Ann Rule book. I used to love to read Harlequin Romance when I was young and stuff, them little paperback books. But an Ann Rule book, a book that thick, I'll read that book in a whole day, But then, when you ain't living where you can be busy and you wake up either drinking a cup of coffee or a can of beer, then yeah, you got time to read shit. You're going to put them beans on them neck bones and it's going to do the rest. And you get up and clean up early in the morning, so you ain't even got to clean up. Yeah, just read. I mean, but it's like I only really read that one book until I started reading again. This. For real, it's like, dang. So it took me a long time to get here. But now that I am, I ain't got no time to play with y'all and make y'all think, oh, everything gonna be all right and stuff. Get yourself right with God. Jesus coming back. Wait on Jesus stuff. Because on that tip, all I can tell you, Black America, is you need to decide, I don't know. You need to decide, talk to somebody. Start thinking for yourself. Research. Because you probably don't want to go to heaven if without doing your research and stuff. Just know, when you get to heaven and stuff, it ain't finna be nothing like you think it is. Everything down here is fucked up, a lie, a manipulation. Heaven is too. I know. Ain't nobody wanted to tell y'all. No, ain't nobody want to tell Black America. I don't know. I hope I'm not the only one. It's an ancestor somewhere. It's somebody on this list. I ain't ran across them yet, but it's somebody that's done said it too. They done said it too. I know I'm not the only one to tell us we better take that sharp right or that sharp left. But honey, you better not go to heaven. Because you go to heaven, you're going to be behind them pearly white gates. They're going to be big too. You're going to be behind them. Walk through them gates. And your book, your Bible done told you about heaven and stuff. But honey, this right here, my Bible. These my Bibles. It's a whole lot of Bibles out there. These right here is our Bibles now. We need a whole new focus. We got to put our focus back on us by any means necessary. I don't care, honey. You better put the Bible, your King James Version, under that arm and put this book under the other arm. So I don't know how you going to get around like that. And if you got one of them new NIHs or whatever it's called, you better have it like that. But yeah, you better get the right books. It ain't just no one book no more. The Bible is not finna heal nothing no more. It ain't healed it yet. The Bible is not finna heal not finna be here for racial reconciliation. It's a pastor I heard him about 2 months ago and stuff. One of the other brothers was talking about it, and I shared it. Yep, and I commented on the stuff. But the Bible is not our text for racial reconciliation. The Bible what got y'all forgiving right now, Black America. You forgive everything for the white man stuff because you're scared. You're just scared. Just go on and say it. I've probably been scared too. That's probably what took me 40 years to walk all the way around. I mean, why do that to myself? Why do that to myself? Walk all the way around for 4 decades to get right here and sit down and reread some of y'all. See, if we've been doing it our whole life, shit, you 65. Shut up. You did it too. I mean, yeah, we just common people. And yeah, we've been lied to. They done lied to us. They done manipulated us. They done sacrificed us. Honey, they done tricked y'all. The greatest lie ever told is the lie that you're going to be happy and healthy and no pain and stuff in heaven. Honey, you're going to get in heaven and be another type of slave forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever more. White folks intended for Black folks to be slaves on earth forever, don't you? Don't you? I mean, you, your mama, your mama's mama, your mama's mama's mama, everybody. You, your kids, your kids' kids, your kids' kids' kids. That's how they intended it to be. Don't believe the bullshit that white folk were just going to keep us enslaved for about 700 years and then let us go. That's dumb as hell. That's dumb as hell. So what make you think when you get to heaven with them? They done told you, hell, you got the book. I ain't even got a Bible. But you got one. Oh, yes, somebody did give me 2 books. Look, y'all, I'm going to have to get these back to them because I know the Bibles that I need to get need to be very specific. But yeah, look. Ooh, I don't even want to pull them out. But check it out. What y'all think? Jesus speaks. and the greatest words ever spoken. Everything Jesus said about you, your life, and everything else. Ooh, we might, I don't know what y'all think. Let me know in the chat and stuff. But I think I need just some regular old Bibles so I can look up these verses. Because yeah, you know, I mean, this is a life journey and stuff. I mean, it's still knowledge. I mean, I'm probably not gonna agree with them. I mean, whose view is this gonna be? Cause we see what Allen doing in racial violence. He done flipped the whole script. Honey, we at the point right now, and we ain't got but that much left. Honey, we got this much left. Wait a minute, is that it? No, that's where we starting at right here. Yeah, ooh, that might be the end. And it is. It is. Look at that. Honey, when I flip that page, that's it. But honey, we done got to the end right here, honey. And Allen done flipped the script. It ain't but one criminal, murderer, thug in this book. Let that man tell it now. And that's the black man. That's the black man. That's how I see it. I don't know what y'all been listening to. But at first, it was telling it right. He was telling it right and stuff. But then it seemed like when the black man started standing up for themselves, all of a sudden, honey, they the ones that's bad now. Yeah, I forgot who said that was called something. Was it Dr. George DeGrasse? Somebody said that actually is called something. It's got a term, a phrase, or something like that. But yeah, when the black man started standing up for himself, so that's when they want to demean him and make him seem like, you know, all you got to just lay down and just get kicked the fuck out of, and you'll be all right. But as soon as you stand up for yourself, now we got to demean you. We got to call you criminals and thugs. And yeah, that's what they did. You know, and that's what he did. So if this right here going to be anything like this, yeah, I can pretty much do without it. I need to go straight to them scriptures that I got wrote down. That's where I need to go. You know, but yeah, I don't even think that's for us. I think we ain't got time for that. No, that's why I didn't start in slavery. Because I'm the last one here, y'all. The shit is already hitting the fan. The fan is just on low. Yep, the fan is just on low. But when it start going real, all I can say, Black Americans, we better have something where if we got to be in the house for what, 90 days, 60 days, I don't know, 120 days. Try not to end up in those smart cities, though, okay? That's all I got to say. And, you know, get yourself right with your ancestors. Get yourself right with your ancestors. Look, you done did all you can do to get right with Jesus. Or whoever your higher power is and stuff. You need to be talking to them, asking them, where is you supposed to go when you leave Earth? Ask them, is your higher power? He the one to, don't your higher power want you to know the truth? That's all I'm saying. Because when you get on the other side over there, it ain't even going to be clouds over there. It's going to be cotton, y'all. White folks done lied like a motherfucker. It's cotton over there in heaven. How the hell y'all didn't even know? How the hell y'all didn't know? Y'all done read the Bible from the front to the back. I mean, yeah. I said I won't calm down. I ain't even trying to lose my voice no more about this shit. I sure ain't. Because I know one thing. Everybody done lied to me, my mama, my grandmama, my great-grandmama, my daddy's mama. Done cost us all this bloodshed, murder, just slaughter. The very book, that Bible y'all toting around, that motherfucking Bible y'all ass toting around. But you won't pick this up with you. This right here, this is Jesus is right here. Willie Brown, that's Jesus. That's Jesus right there. You don't see Willie Brown laying on that 2x4? White folks done gave you they Jesus. See? You ain't gonna see Horace. Your ass don't want to see Horace. Black America. No, if it ain't white Jesus, you don't want to see it. If it ain't white Jesus, don't talk about it, then you better get your ass up out of here. Because this right here, that's Jesus. Yeah, that's Jesus right there. You don't see them 2x4s right there? Don't you see them 2x4s right there? Black America. Everybody telling you, what else y'all got to talk about now? Tell me, what else do Black America got to talk about now? What else is more important than what we finna leave here for our babies? Who you think love Black people enough to not let this happen again? Anybody, tell me one group of people if you must, if you can. I don't care, split them up. Put some groups of people together and stuff. Who you think will not let this happen again to Black America? I mean, the hate itself. I had no idea that Black America done went through all of this. And everybody want to sit there and just blame Black America, want to act like Black America just lazy as hell. You ain't good for nothing, your ass ain't. Because that's what the Bible done taught us. But I don't believe that bullshit no more. Fuck the dumb shit. I don't believe it no more. Yeah, I don't know. All of y'all, you probably saying all your ass gonna burn real good in hell. This hell right here. This hell right here. Yep. This is hell right here. And Willie ain't the only one. No, that was John Hartfield. Yep. John Hartfield, 1919 in June. 10,000 people showed up. White folk came from everywhere like ants. Like motherfucking ants. Little white kids in the tree looking down at John laughing. This right here is Willie Brown. Yeah, that's what happens. The pregnant women was out there at the lynchings. Oh, yeah, pregnant white women. They got to get up and see, too. Yeah, let me get over there and see. The baby inside the stomach. All it know is hell. It's in this DNA, too. It's in that baby's DNA, too. So since your ass done, you happy? You feel safe? Black America, you feel safe? That's what you saying anyway. Trying to make us think you feel safe. But I know your ass don't feel safe. Y'all ass is scared as fuck. I know. It's a scary thing. Who want to think about this right here? Who want to think that this right here could happen again? Or, it could rear its ugly head again. But hell, it's still looking at your ass. I'm just saying, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Everybody's so scared and shook up. What you think about our babies out here? They ain't even gonna know what the hell happened. They ain't even gonna know why. Nope, they ain't gonna know why. If our babies, our young ones, got to raise up and call on the ancestors and all the archangels, our spirit team, if they got to raise up and call on the cosmos, the cosmic cavalry, see, because it's spiritual. We ain't got no weaponry. We ain't got no physical attributes for all of these weapons and targets and operations and experiments and studies and codes and laws that's been on us. We can't fight back with them. We just like, whoa, hold up, shit, wait, with everything. But if our young ones got to raise up and call on our cosmic cavalry, our asses, y'all asses, you might well hang it up. You might as well hang it up because Black America going to leave your ass for white America. Yep, you're going to keep your ass for white America. That's right. Yep, that's right. You're going to have to choose whose side you on. You're going to have to choose whose side you on. I don't know. Look, y'all the ones that ran in there, dug in head over heels. Done got married, done mingled, done had babies and everything. Ain't asked nothing. Y'all ain't asked a question, ain't gave a statement, ain't been curious, ain't had no suspicions about nobody in the whole family. And you've been married for what, 17 years now, 25 years now and stuff? Yeah, Sabrina got you. I don't know. It seemed to me like hell. Sabrina was the one in that movie Get Out. And she took our brother to her family to meet them, but it was a family reunion. That was Sabrina. That wasn't Cannon. So, yeah, I'm just like hell. Y'all ass can't tell. I mean, shit, damn, they must be real good. They must be real good to be tricking y'all black men. I mean, this right here is literally your ass. This is you. It is a whole bunch of women. Where is it? I need to get them and put them on here, too, on my receipts. Yeah, I got receipts, too. So black women, yeah, white women were lynching our asses too. White women were beating us and stuff, slapping us upside our head and stuff, making us cover up our hair, cutting our hair and shit, and just fucking up, beating black babies. Dr. Jordan Grant said white women beat black kids so bad and stuff they had to make a law that if you hurt the baby and kill the black child and stuff, you won't have no charges and stuff. Yeah, it's fucked up. You know, and we scared to even talk about it and stuff. Got our kids, our young people. We got black youth, black kids, black toddlers and stuff growing up to think that we scared as fuck of white folks. And we are. Mm-hmm. Everybody know, yeah, we'll go toe to toe with us. Oh shit, what you say, face? Don't you say nothing. Don't you say nothing about Jesus, face. When hell, I'm the one telling your ass, hell, you better take a detour. Hell, Jesus taking you to his daddy. Jesus taking your ass to his daddy. This man right here, William Joseph Simmons, he said what heaven looked like. Let me read it for your ass again. William Joseph Simmons said, you know, he revived the Ku Klux Klan in 1915, y'all. Up there on Stone Mountain in Georgia. I thought Stone Mountain had the Akashic Records. See, now I want to know who the fuck is lying. Because, see, something ain't adding up. But it said right here in this book, you know, and this is another Bible. Maybe it's one of the unknown Bibles, I guess. But this is what he said. He said he formed a group in response to a spiritual vision of road horsemen galloping in the sky. That's what he said. Followed by a vision of a map of the United States of America. Right here in America. That's why we talking about, I don't know, the ancestors the one told me to read this first. This was the first book we read. I didn't know when it said United States. That's right there, a map of the United States. I didn't know hell it was going to be this book next. This book, Racial Violence in the United States, should have been the last book. But the ancestors done had us read the first book and the last book. So what? We're going to have to read the books in the middle. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, be sure if you really want to go to heaven. Because I don't know, you know, people done lied to you and stuff. Ask your pastor. Tell his ass to give you your money back. You tell his ass to give you your money back. You ask him. You ask him some questions and stuff. You better start using Bible study for other stuff than what's one of the things in the Bible and stuff. You know, they be lying to you anyway, telling you a sinner and, you know, you under a curse and, you know, all of them lies and shit, that you evil, you wicked hearted and stuff like that. But, you know, one of them verses that they be telling y'all and stuff, I can't think of that. One of them good lies and stuff. Instead of being in Bible study, hearing that same old shit again, boy, ask his ass about what this man said right here. Ask his ass, what is heaven really like? Because heaven, them behind them pearly gates, them pearly white gates, it ain't got no door. Ain't but one way in them gates and one way out. How the hell y'all think? You think you just gonna fly out for real? I mean, you know, they gonna clip your wings soon as you go in the gates. They gonna brand your ass again. Yeah. Damn. Oh my God. Yeah, you know, I apologize, y'all. I don't mean to be like that with y'all stuff, but damn, use your head. Shit, you got the Bible right there with you. Done. You know that motherfucker with your eyes closed, sleep. When folks be talking to you about the Bible, probably like myself, and don't know what we talking about, you sitting there trying to correct me. So yeah, use your head sometimes. Think in a black way. Stop thinking like white folks. See, that's our problem right there. We think like white folks. We eat like white folks. We sleep like white folks. We breathe like white folks. We dress like white folks. We trying to talk like white folks. We look like white folks. Stop all of that bullshit. Stop all that bullshit, because white folks is on the cusp of saying that they the new black. Sure is, y'all. I don't know what y'all thought the fuck they doing. White folks finna be the new black. Then they put the movie out there. What's that sitcom called? The Orange is the New Black. See, they put it in your face. White folks finna be the new black. Yep, sure is, honey. Yeah, honey. When Karen come up in there and boom and kick that door down, I'm gonna knock my lamp over right there and stuff. Shit, glass be everywhere. When Karen come in there and kick that door open, and you and Brad sitting right there on that couch, and you go holler, "Oh, Brad, honey, you better stop that shit. You better take off your earrings, your lashes, your weave, your fingernails. I don't know, maybe keep them claws on." But Karen been running, been jogging, out here doing taekwondo and stuff, yeah, your ass better be ready. Because see, you gonna try to be mad after all this time. Yeah, after all this time, y'all ass is the one didn't know. That's what they gonna tell you. Shit, don't act like hell. Oh shit, she just talking bullshit. Really? Shit, your ass know it's true. That's why sister said y'all scared. We scared, yeah. But you better find you some personal freedom. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Because truth be told, can't no one man, let me put my glasses on for you because I ain't done with him yet. It ain't nothing that one man can do to your body that your ass can't do to his. No, it ain't nothing he can do to your body that you can't do to his. So ain't no need being afraid that Karen and Sabrina or whoever or my brother being afraid that Ken and Brad gonna whoop your ass. Because hey, your ass can fight too. Your ass, you can defend yourself just like anybody else can. So yeah, get rid of all that fear and stuff because you gotta confront it. You're gonna have to confront this shit. Your ass the one been all buddy with their asses and shit, you know. But anyway, let's get back to him and stuff because I'm about done with him anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot about the copyright. Then let me get that out the way because you know how folks be. You gotta read this right here, and I ain't really got no problem with it, but I do be forgetting it. Shit, I mean, hell, I'm talking about us. Shit, this right here ought to be for some other shit, you know, like for, I don't know, hell, maybe gambling or something, you know? Yeah, but why reading about history? Because see, it's telling about the shit they done did. See, white folks put all of this in books. Ooh, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all how he feel about the black woman's body. That's how white men felt. I think that's how they still feel. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing said a white man told her that the white man don't feel like a man unless he done been with a black woman. I don't know. But you know, I'm gonna tell you what his ass said. But let me get this out the way anyway, because yeah, copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So see, we can do this for now. Yeah, we can read this for now. You can. Ain't nothing stopping you. Get your phone out. Go up there to that library, one of them little library houses. Get you a book. Honey, you sit down and let me know. I'll be there. I'll go to the library and get that same book. If you want me to, I'll read. I sure will. But let me tell y'all what his ass said. Yeah, it's going the other way. I hope they make it there to save and whoever they're going to save stuff. Because really, all of this, y'all letting them build up all this shit around us and stuff. All these politicians and stuff. I can't wait till we get to our brother Claude Anderson, till we get to his other book, Powernomics. And we're going to start finding out about these politics and shit like that. Because they motherfucking ass have been setting up in them damn seats, in them political chairs and stuff. Done let these folks pass a whole new futuristic element on us. Yeah, I'm like that. I'm really appalled. I am like, whoa, for real? I ain't see none of this coming. I sure didn't, honey. And this man right here, he said, y'all, he had this spiritual vision, but that wasn't no spiritual vision, y'all. No, that wasn't no spiritual vision. That right there was a hellish vision. That was hell. That was a hellish vision. But you see, they done told y'all that's heaven. Y'all plan on going up there. You willingly. At this point, after you done seen this, because this ain't my first time saying it. After you done seen me, you know now. If you content, you prepared, you ready, and you gonna do it, whatever, you going to heaven, you know now, you willingly taking your ass up there to pick some big cotton. And I ain't talking about no little cotton like it was here. Oh yeah. You ain't finna fly off up there. Because they don't clip your wings. That's the new branding on the other side, see? Yep. That's the branding on the other side. Black America, I don't know. If folks should have told you, you should have asked questions and stuff. I wish I had them. Because we wouldn't even be going through this if I had known. Yeah, we wouldn't have been going through this if I had known. I'm gonna try to come up with some ways so we can get our personal freedom. Because we're going to have to do this work. This is what it is. You can start right now. You know, I know my mentors know and stuff because I'm learning from them myself. But the ancestors going to teach you what you need to know. You know, just got to prepare yourself. Decide whose side you on. After all, it ain't really hard to decide no more. It ain't. You know, you on our ancestor side who built up this whole country that we seeing be demolished right before our very eyes like they wasn't nothing. They burning everything our ancestors built up, just like Willie Brown right here. Just like Willie Brown. That's what they doing. Just like Willie Brown. That's what they doing again to us. You know, we just sitting there and like the frog from the when they put the frog in the hot water and just turn it up a little bit at a time. That's like us. I'm motherfucking that. Ain't nobody even told y'all ass anything. Nope. Ain't nobody said nothing for all the allies we got. I know, yeah, I didn't know nothing about it, honey. When I went to my first protest, what? And I seen everybody there. Oh, honey, the love I felt was, it was ancestors. That was right there on time. That was it. That was it. But now, honey, we ain't walking no damn where. We trying to get ourselves saved. Because everybody that's been out there for us up to now and stuff, that's done had everything, every opportunity, got the keys. Can walk right up there and make it happen. Get in spaces we can't get in. Ain't that what it's supposed to be? Could walk right up there and knocked on the door or came up to the door with a hose and put the fire out for Black America. But ain't nobody done nothing. Just let us be in that house right there. Hell, if anything, shit, march around the house. But just leave us right there in that burning house. We still ain't patrolling our communities. We still ain't got our own groceries and our own businesses. Not even in the middle of the damn neighborhood. Even though it's a store on the end and a store on this end and a church over there and a church over there. We ain't even got nothing in the middle. We don't. Hell, that's the truth, shit. That's because y'all ass done sat there and became too afraid of white America. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think I probably was too. I think I was too, but I didn't even know about all this. Sure wasn't, honey, because I'd have been telling every motherfucking body. Oh, yeah, your ass on your class sister shit, ain't you? You really went down there to that club and did that last night, Sabrina. Karen, you had your ass out there too. You know, I mean, yeah. Why not? It's the truth. Where the lie? Where's the lie? Now, I ain't saying I just be going out and stuff, talking about John Hartfield and stuff, you know, because I don't drink no more. And I try to, you know, be in the present. Just be in the present. You know. Oh, that probably be why I was a mean drunk and stuff. Probably when I be getting drunk, I be blacking out and remembering that book, Roots. And I'm about, I don't know, hell, I can't say. I just don't drink no more. So I'd rather be sober, focused, you know, for my people and stuff, you know. But, yeah, that's fucked up, though, ain't it? Yeah, woo-wee. But I'm just saying, yeah, that was a moment right there, wasn't it? Yeah, these right here are our Jesuses, y'all. These are our Jesus. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. These motherfuckers got robots out here on y'all asses. Stop acting like the celebrities is the shit. Because they don't give a fuck about none of y'all asses. None of you. So stop acting like, oh yeah, I'm going to see Beyonce. Yeah, do I look like Beyonce? Stop all that bullshit. Oh yeah, girl, I'm going to get that outfit, honey, and I'm finna be like, stop all that. It's over with that. Yeah, you need to set your ass down. Can you read? Can you read Black America? Can you still not read? I'm just asking. Remember I went to that Open Street Broadway and I seen that flyer. The Allies was giving out the flyers for Project 2025. And I came home and told y'all asses. We gonna have to read. Who gonna read to these babies? Because when I gave the flyers out to our people, we were just like, oh, hell, shit, we can't do nothing about that here. We don't care. Ain't nothing we can do. All we had to do was vote for Kamala. If you would have voted for Kamala, you wouldn't have all this rollback shit. You just been telling them, get the fuck off of me. Because they be trying to put a chip in your ass. And you just be like, hell, get the fuck off of me. I said I didn't want no damn chip, you know. But they'll get your ass, you know, stick your ass in the leg or something like that to get that chip in you. That's what we would have been going through with Kamala. It's all leading to the new world. It's all leading to the new world. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying, damn, why we couldn't have another day to fucking fight and get ourselves together. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Shit, now, you know, and now back to that video that I made and stuff. And when I came home and stuff, I think that was my very first video too, y'all. I didn't even wait for nobody to come on. I was like, shit, hell, I don't care who come and who don't. And I told y'all asses, we better get ready to read. I told y'all asses, who finna read? Because we gonna have to read to our babies. Ain't no, yeah, we should have been doing it all along. We always giving up the chance to do for us. We don't never take the opportunity to do for us. It's by choice or force. Yep. And now it's by force. We ain't got no choice right now. This is it. Yep. I know it's going to be a lot of us okay with letting our babies just, you know, succumb to the bullshit. Yep. I know I'm going to get this paper right here for y'all off this wall. And I want you to see exactly what we would have been. This right here. Now it's crude. It's crude now. And cause you know I do be trying to get my little graphs and stuff going on. But see this right here, what we need to do. It's too late now. It's too late now. Our ass is right here with Project 2025. Everything being stripped. Now see right here with Agenda 21, it's just more like, you know, geared toward the deep state shadow government. And, you know, socialism, Marxism, communism, cybernetic dictatorship, and transhumanism. Putting the chip in your ass. That's hell, I don't know. I don't even know this language. But, you know, when you know better, you do better and stuff. But no, you know, that right there would at least gave us another day. You know, shit, you could have came up with your documentation. No, I don't want that shit in me. That shit is not even, you know, it's not lifelike. To not even be a part of that. But now, see, we didn't do that. We didn't vote for Kamala. So now, yeah, our asses is hell. It's right on time for a new world order. If we had went with Kamala and stuff, it probably would have held off the 5G infrastructure. But see, we didn't do that. We didn't take that choice. We're in the forest now. Everything running full speed ahead. Top notch. Yep, so, you know, we can't even afford to think about other people right now. No, we can't be worried about other people right now. We can't be worried about death, after earth. No, it ain't gonna matter anyway. No, you come back here if you want to. Shit, just know. You already know. You ain't gonna live forever. We already know everybody got a time. You don't know when it's gonna happen. You know, so stop acting like it's something new. That part, because it's not. We just come up with any old fallacy, any excuse to not stand up to white America. And we need to stop that. We need to stop that. That's why they say we so childlike and stuff. Yeah, they forgive everything and stuff, you know. Yeah, as long as we forgive them. That's why they keep pushing that Bible on you and stuff. Oh, let me read what this man said before I move on to racial violence. He said that, where is it? Yeah, now, I didn't know what this man was talking about at first, but you know I was thinking about it. Because I think now. I don't just go off of shit they motherfucking asses be saying. Not no more. Fuck that shit. I'm not going to be a fool and a dummy. Face ain't. Your ass might, but I'm not. But anyway, y'all, this is what he said. Because he was a big old man, y'all. He had charms all over him and stuff in Atlanta. And they seen him. That's how he walked and stuff, you know, this charm. Now, he was a colonel. I read in another book somewhere that he was a colonel. But hell, right here, it made him seem like he was a loser shit. You know, it said he tried medicine, selling insurance. He tried to be a preacher. But then he ended up forming this Ku Klux Klan and stuff. So, you know, when he tried to be a doctor, he had some medical training. Like James Marion Sims. No medical training whatsoever. And that man was operating, just digging in black women and stuff. And that shoe thing, just putting that thing in newborn babies' heads. No medical training whatsoever. So I guess he had medical training too. That's what they say and stuff, white folks. That's how they do. This who you done got with, Black America. Yep, let everybody else have white folks now. How about that? Let everybody else have white folks now, because see, what really supposed to happen is we supposed to have black babies, and we supposed to heal our people. Them the only two reasons we here. Your pastor and them done lied to you. White folks actually had it right. We wasn't supposed to come out of the plantations and then run smack up to white America and, start marrying them and having babies with them and stuff, and try to pacify them. That's what you're doing, trying to pacify them and stuff. And now look at your asses. Just poor black folks. But anyway, he said this how he described himself now. This how he described himself. He who traversed the realm of the unknown, wrested the solemn secret from the grasp of night. He said rested, not wrestled. He said rested, and became the sovereign emperor master of the great lost mystery. See, that's how he talked. That's how white folks talk to each other and stuff when, like him, of his ilk, because some of them, they was some PWT. And, they had slaves and stuff, but they were just crude and stuff, I don't know, I'm just saying, So, yeah, that's what he said. That's how he described himself. He had, a grandiose attitude about himself and stuff. He had a lot of charms on him and stuff. Now, them charms and stuff, it wasn't nothing like the medals and the honorary and the charms and stuff that the black soldiers had on them. Honey, it wasn't. It's like he had on them little baubles out of the little gumball machine and shit. Compared, I'm just saying. That's how I think. That's what I feel. But anyway, y'all, what the man is talking about when he said, because it took me a few days I was wondering as we were reading this book, I was still wondering what the hell is he talking about though? He who traversed the realm of the unknown. I thought he was talking about the sky. The realm of the unknown is space. And he traversed it. He walked space. That's what I thought. But that ain't what it was. He who walked the realm of the unknown. So I thought it was like, so he walking in the skies and stuff. And they can't even go past heaven. Because it's too bright out there. The sun is magnified here that white folks can't even be in this sun that long. Can you imagine in the multiverse? I mean, it's more than one universe. We already know that now. See, I didn't even know that. It's a multiverse out there. Yeah, white folks can only stay in this one universe. They go outside this one universe right here, and yeah, they don't belong out there. So that's probably what that spiritual war out there is in space, because somebody done left that first universe. They ass done left that first universe and done got loose out there and stuff. So good versus evil is being fought. And, in the ethers. Dog. Oh, y'all act like, that don't even make sense. He who believes that the white man walked on water. Okay, let me finish this right here. He said, he who traversed the realm of the unknown, wrested the solemn secret from the grasp of night. Now, y'all, he didn't say wrestle. And we know what wrestle means. See, this that word play, y'all. He said rested. W-R-E-S-T-E-D. Rested. Y'all, that means this right here. Like a cat and a mouse. You know how when the mouse try to run and the cat get it? And then the cat will play with it and stuff, and then he'll get away and the cat will go get it. That's how he meant. Rested. The solemn secret. What's solemn secret? It's going to make sense to you. From the grasp of night. Whatever it is, the grasp of night is really tight. It's tight. But see, he done wrested it out of it. He done got his way in there. He got it. and became the sovereign emperor master of the great lost mystery. The great lost mystery was that right there. But he wrested that. He didn't wrestle it. He wrested that. And he broke it. He got there. He talking about the black woman. He talking about a black woman's body. That's exactly what his ass is talking about. And if your ass say he talking about something else, then you need to be able to explain it too. You need to be able to explain it too, because he ain't talking about the sky. He ain't talking about space. Shit, if he would, if anything, he talking about space is them robed horsemen galloping across the sky. That's the only time his ass talking about space. And he talking about heaven where you gonna be a slave at, when he said it that way. I just read it to you right here out the book. Yep. Oh, and let me go and read this part right here too. Simmons wrote numerous Ku Klux Klan tracts filled with breathless, confusing puffery. That's all that was. That's what he said it was, puffery. But now, see, that's the way he talked to let them know. That's the way they talk. And see, then nobody else know. They probably like, yeah, oh shit, this ain't nothing. But you know, it was a fetish. That was their fetish. Yep. A pamphlet labeled ABC of the Invisible Empire declared the Klan's goals were to shield the sanctity of the home and the chastity of womanhood, to maintain white supremacy, to teach and faithfully inculcate a high spiritual philosophy through an exalted ritualism, and by a practical devotedness to conserve, protect, and maintain the distinctive institutions, rights, privileges, principles, and ideas of a pure Americanism. Ain't that some shit? I know. The Ku Klux Klan mission was to save the white race and Anglo-Saxon civilization from miscegenation and immigration. So see, all y'all other groups of people here, they don't like y'all ass either, shit. And what I've been saying all along, shit, y'all thought y'all were white too. Y'all even got white on your driver's license. Now, see, all of y'all could have came over here and been like, nah, we on Black America's side. We here now. That's what I thought was going to happen when I was a little girl reading Roots. I thought that, you know, when I was a little girl and I was reading Roots, I had it for like 3 years maybe. And I read that book so much, I annotated in that book just like I do this right here. But I was a little girl and stuff, and I was naive. I thought that people were going to come over here, you know, our people in Africa, because I believed that we were kidnapped. I didn't know we was already here. I believe Christopher Columbus was a hero. I didn't know we was already here and stuff. So I used to be crying and stuff, you know, and thinking that folks were going to come here. Our people going to come here. I'm like, when they going to come and get us? When they going to come and get us? They know where we at now. Times is different now. I mean, you know, I was born in the 70s, but, you know, it was a long time. So now today it's like, damn shit, y'all asses over here, y'all over here, everybody over here acting white. Yep, I'm like, whoa, that was a slap in the face, wasn't it? I never saw that one coming. But let me tell you what he said about all y'all immigrants and stuff too. I mean, y'all other peoples and stuff. You know, I don't know what you call yourself now. This is what it is in the book. He said, our much boasted melting pot has turned out to be a garbage can in which the nations of the earth dump their refuse. Yep, that's what he said about you and stuff. So, you know, while y'all sitting there thinking y'all white and stuff, I don't know. That's something y'all got to deal with for y'allself, because now we ain't even got nothing to do with y'all. Everybody done, you know, turned on Black America. I'm just glad we finally waking up for ourselves and stuff, you know. Hell, even if, you know, everything just go to hell, that's all right. At least we'll know we all right with us. That's all we got to make sure, y'all. We all right with us. We ain't got to make sure everybody's all right. We ain't got to make sure everybody's all right with us. Fuck everybody else. Fuck yeah, on that point right there, yeah. We need to make sure we are right. Not everybody else. Everybody else is okay. Everybody else can go to their bunker. I mean, you know, I'm not saying that nothing gonna happen where, you know, people gonna need to run to a bunker or nothing like that. But hell, you might. They do got them. You know, I mean, hell, shit, if they finna block out the sun, shit, hell, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, all kind of shit happening and stuff. I didn't know none of these things was planned and stuff, shit. Don't be mad at me because, oh, she didn't know all this shit. No, I didn't. You did? Shit, don't be surprised by me. Oh, damn, where she been at and shit? I was dedicated. I was in that dedicated ignorance. That's what my excuse was. What was your excuse? Shit, hell, I know shit. I at least tell 5 people. Shit. Hell, I might tell 15. Anybody that want to listen. That's our problem right there. We so scared of what's going to happen. Who going to say something? Malcolm X said that we were scared to bleed. But he wasn't talking about just blood. He wasn't talking about just blood. He was talking about we were scared to lose that job, lose that spouse, you know, lose that position of wealth or whatever we had that made us feel like, you know, we had succeeded and stuff. But we ain't succeeded in nothing. We ain't succeeded in nothing, honey. Sure ain't. Now watch everybody probably finna come out and start telling y'all, Black America. Yeah, they probably finna try to come out and try to make it seem like, you know, yeah, we finally finna do something for y'all, but it's too late. It's too late. Yep. Ain't nothing you can do. We teaching our own now. We don't even need your ass to come up with a curriculum no more. You have many chances. My teachers anyway, they already know shit. You didn't give me nothing that kept my attention. You didn't offer me nothing. From the time I walked into y'all educational facilities until the time I walked out in 11th grade, y'all ass didn't teach me nothing but glorifying the white man. That's all you did. I think I found it. Let me see if I had it on this wall right here. You know, I was telling you about that one man and what he said about the education system. Yeah, here it is right here. That's how I feel. This is exactly how I feel about it. And I'm glad I seen it too. I'm glad I seen it because I put it up on the wall. I sure did. Let me see. Yep. Remember I was telling you about this right here? Yes, I was telling you about this. Well, honey, I found it. And it said, famous educator and public speaker, Jonathan Kuzol, Kuzol. I hope I'm giving, you know, but that's the name. Jonathan Kuzol says, United States education is nothing more than the accomplishments of the white man. And it's true. Word the lie. Where's the lie? All my teachers, I ought to call all y'all name out. I don't know if you deceased or not, so I'm just going to say all my teachers. Let me see. Did I write this right here? Oh, fact. Why is it that the average citizens lack the knowledge of United States brutal and bloody labor history, women's history, the history of immigration, the evolution of whiteness, Indian extermination, the truth about slavery, the Reconstruction, the terror, the epoch of public lynchings, 1870 to 1950. Yep. I'm just saying, you know, I feel the same way. Where the lie? Where is the lie? So, yeah, it ain't nothing you can do right now to help us teach our children and stuff, white folks. It just ain't nothing you can do. I mean, what you can do is get up there and tell your brothers and your cousins and your people in position, you know, that, hey, turn off the machines. Shut it down, white woman. That's what you need to get out there and do. Yeah, and tell your people, your boys, to shut off the machines. Yep. Because if you don't, honey, the ancestors, the cosmos ain't going to have no mercy on you. None. No. Ain't nothing these machines here on Earth can do with the energy from the cosmos. No, you think you're going to be able to see, you know, like that when in the movie The Terminator, when they were showing them lightning things in his eyes and stuff, that ain't got nothing compared to the energy of the cosmos. Yeah, so I'm just saying, you know, y'all act like y'all don't know what it is. White folks act like they haven't thought about nothing. They just been doing shit. They just been doing shit. Now, they could have did this totally different, and the world would have been a better place. People wouldn't be out here hungry, starving, homeless, sick, addicted. Babies wouldn't be missing, running rampant. You know, it wouldn't even be like that. Everybody would be eating. Everybody would be harmonious because we are harmonious people. I'm talking about America. Now, there's only two, as far as I'm concerned, that matter. And that's Black America and Black Africa. Everybody else going to be all right. Everybody else got their own people to worry about and stuff. I can't do nothing for their asses. So that's not even who I be talking about and stuff on the majority. But Black America and Black Africa. So I know you ain't biting me. You better not be trying to bite on me. But yeah, let's read and stuff because, you know, I can go on and on. I'm not trying to keep y'all here all night and stuff because it's been over an hour now. But yeah, I'm just saying. My teachers myself. And see, I know I'm a reader. I know me. I'm a reader. If they had gave me something, anything in school, it could have made all the difference in my life. Yeah, it could have made all the difference. I mean, after that length of time, somebody knew I didn't have my book. Then somebody said, "Darn, she ain't got a book." Give her a book. Give her something to read. You know, give us the right thing to read. Why ain't nobody ever give us the right thing to read? Even our black teachers and stuff. Y'all set y'all asses in there. I had a couple of black teachers. Y'all had y'all asses in there here. Had me glorifying the white man too. Yeah, Miss Deborah. I'm just saying it's true. What a lie is then. Just because you couldn't teach it at school, you could have had us coming to your house after school. Well, let's read. We reading racial violence in the United States. Postscript, May 1968. The article reprinted above was written only slightly more than 3 years ago for presentation to a symposium whose participants were charged to look at and explain all the new varieties of violence which were appearing on the American scene. All the new varieties of violence. Wow. Is he talking about all the many ways that white America skinned alive and burned and just dismembered? And what did it say? Riddled with bullets? The black men that they were lynching? Is he talking about all of them many ways of violence? Because see, if he is, he going back and forth. And, you know, he'll mention white folks and their violence. But the condemning is only with the black men. That's when he condemned it, when he talking about the black men. So see, yeah, me and him, we don't see eye to eye. You need to write your own books. So do. It is clear that in some particulars, I may have been an accurate reporter, but a poor prognosticator. Prognosticator. Whatever that means. The context will give us a clue, you know, hopefully. I ain't never even seen that word before. But see, that's why they say put it in a book. But see, we love to read, y'all. If you got some family and friends that don't know how to read, ask them. We got to just start asking each other. Can you read? Can your ass read? If they can't, just let them know shit. Crack a joke. Shit, be like, hey, can you read? I mean, post and crack a joke. Shit, make it light. Here, we got to get past that. We got to teach each other how to read shit. Just tell them straight up. Face said, hell, these white folks done lied to all our motherfucking ass here. Can you read? Because we got to ask each other, can we read? I mean, that's it. I can read a little bit, man, and stuff. Well, let's strengthen it up for you and stuff. Hell, you got to do it. Hell, at least before you get drunk off that 12-pack. Hell, at least read through the first 6-pack. I'm just saying, I ain't going to drink and read, but I'm just saying, you know, you're going to be together hanging out. You can't do it while you're watching the game and stuff because you're going to be focused on the game. But do it. I mean, I'm just saying, hell. Yeah, y'all take it from there. It was just an idea. But anyway, yeah, let's get back to it and stuff. Let's read. This is most clear in the observation that the violence in 1964 was not in the mainstream of the civil rights struggle, and in the comment that participants represented the most totally dispossessed members of the then Negro, now Black community. What? Oh, so it's saying that the violence in 1964 wasn't in the mainstream civil rights struggle. So I guess it had nothing to do with the civil rights struggle and stuff, you know, and but it represented the most lowly members. Ain't that some shit? You see how he just sat there and made that lie up. You in 1964, we wasn't living how in the hall. Our hall had been gone in 1919. 1964, we were still struggling. It was still hard as hell. We were still povertized. We didn't have fluent money. But then, you know, he just seemed like, yeah, he was just the lowly, you know. committing crime and stuff. Yeah, we don't see eye to eye. I have suggested elsewhere. You can look at Grimshaw 1968A, reprinted in chapter 11, pages 385 to 396 of this volume, that while a class as contrasted to a race interpretation of disorders of the 60s may be correct in some ways, it is even more startlingly incorrect in others. I have suggested, wait a minute, the redefinition, redefinition. Oh, yeah. The redefinition of social conflict in this country along lines of color, I have suggested, reflects, I don't know what that is, IBID, it's in parentheses. The redefinition of social conflict in this country along lines of color, I have suggested, reflects in substantial part the failures of the dominant majority and its government to respond realistically and with adequate magnitude to the demands of the minority, that the majority suppress its racism and structurally rearrange the society so as to provide both legal and real equality to all citizens. Ooh, that was a long ass sentence. That seemed like two sentences in one. Yeah, y'all get that? Did y'all get that? And that was the redefinition, yep, of social conflict in this country along lines of color in substantial part. The failures of the dominant majority and its government, white folks. The failures of white folks to respond realistically. In other words, yeah, is he saying what I've been saying all along? I mean, to respond realistically would have been like, hey, we need to get y'all education back. We need to teach you who you are, give you some of your history. Let's get you in some nice, better, equal housing. I mean, like that. Well, probably not. Let's just go ahead and read this stuff, because we at the end anyway. Yeah, we finna get on past his ass anyway. Yeah. The events of the summer since 1964 and more recently, the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King, have underlined the necessity for continuing and close observation of the changing meaning of social violence in this country. The growth of new militants on university campuses and the emergence of new leadership cadres of increasing intransigence increasing intransigence. I know. INTRANSIGEANCE. Cadres of increasing intransigence. I'm going to have to look that up. Intransigence will, I am sure, necessitate continuing revision of scholarly interpretation. In retrospect, however, I believe that the 1965 paper was correct as a current interpretation. What 1965 paper? I know he ain't talking about the one where he flipped the script and started saying that the black man was the rider and the white man was the counter rider. Remember we read that? And I was like, what the fuck? Hold on. Am I misreading this? Am I comprehending this wrong stuff? I know his ass is not talking about that paper. Yeah, I don't even know where it said and stuff because I can't write in this book. But I sure want to go back and see because, this is fucked up. Is this why everybody be saying write our own books? You need to go and write that book. I'd rather read yours after I read his. After I read his. That way, see, we'll be able to go through and pickpocket them lies and shit. But see, white folks done taught each other this. Now, Sabrina and Karen, little motherfucking asses, probably ain't read these books. But Sabrina mama done read them. Karen daddy done read them. The uncles done read them. They done read these books. I'm telling you. Just because on the surface, oh no, face. I go over her house every day and stuff. I go over her mama's house and stuff. We be there. They're my family. Your ass ain't been in the attic. Stop motherfucking lying. You ain't been in the attic. You probably ain't been in the basement. You probably went and put some clothes in the washer. But your ass ain't looked around. You ain't been in the cellar. You're a damn lie. You don't get that close up on white folk. White folk get that close up on us. Shit, this is the end right here. This is the end of it. Life as we know it is over. Shit, I ain't spreading no sugar for nobody. Sure way, I'm giving all my faith to my ancestors, all my loyalty. Anybody don't like it, go over there where sister at. Yeah, go over there with sister. Y'all can forgive everybody that's done did all this maiming and murdering. You can forgive them together. Yeah, go and take y'all asses up there in heaven with white folks. And don't just know, ain't nobody coming up there to get y'all ass either. Yeah. So look here, let's read. Social control of escalated riots. Social control of escalated riots. In the building of institutions to reduce and eliminate race rioting in urban centers of the United States, two sociological assumptions supply a point of departure. There is a considerable body of evidence to support these assumptions, but it is best to consider them as assumptions. We just assume it. Now, I don't know if this man gonna make an ass out of us or him, but we're gonna see. We're gonna read, because we ain't nobody ass. No, the joke is on them. The jack is on their ass, not us. See, because everything being exposed, it's up. Yep, all we got to do is be okay with it. Accept it. Be okay with it. Make some changes and stuff in your life, Black America. Make some changes in your life that you can sustain yourself and your family, your community for the next 10, 20, 25 years, you know. But as you teaching them and stuff, you know, they're going to be making the changes as well. Because we got to make sure we live on. We got to make sure we live on. I'm just saying, hey, we got to invent something. We got to create something. We, all our motherfucking asses. Shit. Hell, who you? Who? Us. Shit, look, if your ass is over 20 years old, your ass, you owe a contribution to your people. Shit, don't act like, who she talking about got to make a contribution? I done made a contribution. No, you ain't. We got to make a contribution to our people as far as the healing. As far as the healing. Yeah, we got to. Yeah, it's easy. Just get your channel, get your phone and stuff, honey, and read. You better not come up here reading no Amelia Bedelia, Helen Keller, none of that shit. Your ass, you better be reading. Yeah, I'm just saying. Social control of escalated riots. That's what we're reading right now. Number one is social tensions generated by discrimination, prejudice, and poverty offer essential but only partial explanations of Negro mass rioting in the urban centers of the United States. Negro mass rioting. Now, all of a sudden, we just now started hearing about Black men standing up for themselves. Wow, it's like he silently forgave all of this violence, all of this madness, this murder of white America in a few pages. He just started talking like this within the last 2 chapters, maybe. I ain't lying. That's how I read it. Shit, I'm not lying on this man. Hell, I thought he was at least going to be neutral. But now he done gave an overtone to saying that the Black men are causing all this violence. He ain't mentioned not one time the trauma that Black men and Black women, Black communities face and throughout this whole book. So yeah, Alan, man, you honey, we ain't seeing eye to eye. If you see this video, and yeah, if he's still here, he need to come out with part 2 and tell everybody that he misrepresented Black men in the telling of this book and stuff. And that's what they all did at them times and stuff, you know. If he's still alive and stuff, he got to make his amends too. Everybody do. I'm just saying, you know. Alan Grimshaw, one of the more careful students of race riots, concluded in 1962 that there is no direct relation between the level of social tension and the eruption of social violence. Grimshaw, 1962b, page 18. See also Williams, 1965, if you want to. Because of the complex meaning of the term no direct relation, it is not necessary to accept that all this proposition to accept all that this proposition implies. It is enough to re-emphasize the obvious fact that in the United States, social tension exists where riots break out, and to accept his alternative formulation that in every case where major rioting has occurred, the social structure of the community has been characterized by weak patterns of external control. Grimshaw, 1963b, page 288. And number 2, among elements that account for the outbreak of mass rioting are both A, the organizational weaknesses and professional limitations of law enforcement agencies, and B, a moral and social climate that encourages violence. Of particular importance is the widespread availability of weapons and the impact of the mass media, both in its imagery of violence and in its specific treatment of violence and law enforcement agencies. In the language of the sociologists, a key element in the outbreak of riots is a weakness in the system of social control. I would like to read a Black scholar's book on racial violence in the United States. We're going to find one too. We sure will. We're going to find one. Because if this the case right here, then hell, he should have been calling white folks condemning their ass every step of this page. I mean, even when it was talking about the violent ways and shit they were doing, it wasn't no overtones of condemnation. It was just like, still being neutral in it. Yeah. But let's read so we can get done with this because, yeah. Race riots are an expression of the position of the Negro in American society. For the history of the Negro has been markedly different from that of other immigrant and minority groups. Institution building aimed at political, social, and economic reform is at the heart of short and long-range programs designed to alter the status of the Negro. To alter the status of the Negro. One cannot overlook the fact that militant action by Negro groups and even the occurrence of riots have dramatized the plight of Negroes and have focused public attention on the necessity for reform. Arbitrary and mechanical demands for law and order have been voiced by particular leadership groups as a device for inhibiting social change and political reform. If public policy is concerned merely with police action, both the short-term and long-term consequences are certain to be self-defeating. Yet, there is a core problem in the handling of urban violence, for continued massive violence would hardly serve the objectives of the Negro community and would disrupt the growth of programs required for social change. Therefore, my basic point of view is that in addition to institutional building aimed at social and economic reform, social control of rioting requires independent efforts in the de-escalation of violence, domestic disarmament, if you will, and strengthening social control. A fusion of two elements is involved. First, the law enforcement agencies and the mass media need to develop policies which articulate with the realities of the new forms of urban violence that have emerged in recent years. You mean like everybody get on there for the nightly news at 6 o'clock? And the main thing everybody talking about all across the nation on every news station is the black man done killed this, the black man done robbed this, the black man done stole this. You mean that right there, how they coincide together. The same way they did in Red Summer. They were so coordinated. The newspapers were so coordinated. It didn't say the TVs in 1919 and stuff. But, I hope they wasn't airing it on TV. Probably not. Probably just the newspapers. I guess, I don't know. We'll find out, though. But it was saying that the newspapers, y'all, like in Kentucky, and that was one of the books, Racial Violence in Kentucky, 1865 to 1940. The newspapers there in Kentucky, it'd be like 2 or 3 newspapers in one little city, like Louisville, for example. Well, all 3 of them got to talk about the lynchings that's finna happen in 5 days. Yeah, they all would put it. Yeah, such and such was mauled, raped, killed, and we looking for the Negro that did it. And yeah, we looking for him. It's a hunt. When they get him, They let it know when they get him. Oh, we got him. It's gonna be a lynching in 5 days, and all the newspapers put it out because they try to get the more subscribers to their newspapers. Some of them even it said it in the book. Some of them even embellished the story. Oh, she was pregnant with twins. She was having so much pain during that pregnancy. I can't imagine what she went through. They was embellishing it because see, talk like that right there send the white man into a rage where he got to go do something. He got to go do something to take care of it. Because see, then in the book, white folks started acting like, oh, that is the most degrading thing that a woman could ever go through. Oh, how could that happen to Mary? Oh, how could Peggy ever endure something like that? That is the most worst thing. After all of the raping, all of the resting, like William Joseph Simmons said, that they done did to the black woman's body. But yeah, it would get white men riled up and stuff, and so they would go and yeah. And that's how them lynchings ended up with thousands of people at them. I mean, John Hartfield had 10,000 people at his lynching. Another one had 50,000 white people at the lynching. And I do believe I seen one that said 100,000 at that one lynching. You know, so yeah, you know, it beats the hell out of me. But yeah, honey, this won't be pushed under the rug no more. But no, it can't be. You know, if you can't do it, you know, and you can't, I don't know, face this right here, you're going to have to find another way to save yourself, save your soul. Do you want to spend the rest of your eternity forever and ever and ever in heaven with white folks picking cotton? I mean, it's white. What make you think it's not cotton? It ain't cotton candy. You ain't going to eat it. Now you're going to pick it. I'm just saying, you know, yeah. After reading this right here, yeah, I ain't got to keep doubting it. Shit, it could this be true what Face is saying and stuff? Hell, it's in the book. Shit, I'm just telling you how I feel about it, what I think. Yeah, I probably was supposed to just sit down and read, you know, but they didn't say make it a faceless channel. They just said make the channel, so I did, and yeah. But anyway, it's giving you a different way to think anyway. Shit, quit thinking like white folks. Yeah, but let's read. Yeah, arbitrary and mechanical demands for law and order have been voiced by particular leadership groups as a device for inhibiting social change and political reform. If public policy is concerned merely with police action, both the short-term and long-term consequences are certain to be self-defeating. Yet there is a core problem in the handling of urban violence, for continued massive violence would hardly serve the objectives of the Negro community and would disrupt the growth of programs required for social change. Therefore, my basic point of view is that in addition to institutional building aimed at, I know I went way back then, aimed at social and economic reform, social control of rioting requires independent efforts in the de-escalation of violence, domestic disarmament, if you will. In strengthening social control, a fusion of two elements is involved. First, the law enforcement agencies and the mass media need to develop policies which articulate with the realities of new forms of urban violence that have emerged in recent years. Second, this is not merely a technical problem in the management of violence. It is essential to recognize that political and moral considerations are overriding. Thus, for example, the concept of the constabulary. Constabulary. Yeah, I like it that way. Constabulary. Constabulary. Thus, for example, the concept of the constabulary in an effort to base the practices of law enforcement agencies on fundamental political and moral commitments. The constabulary function as applied to urban violence emphasizes a fully alert force committed to a minimum resort to force and concerned with the development and maintenance of conditions for viable democratic political institutions. The constabulary approach implies a continuing review of the division of responsibility between local and federal authorities, as well as of the social prestige and professional self-concept of the police. While the elimination of race riots is at the center of the constabulary concept, We are dealing with a wide range of issues of social control, especially the legitimacy of law enforcement agencies in the United States. Ain't said nothing about the pastors. Ain't said nothing about the pastors being able to get in and help de-escalate and calm their community and guide their community. No, they finna take everything into hand. The police, your political people up there and stuff, all of them. Yeah. Your social prestige, the higher ups, all of them finna put everything in place. That's why we ain't got nothing right now. That's why we ain't out there patrolling our own communities. Right to this day. Right to this day. We ain't patrolling nothing. The anatomy of racial violence. Racial violence has a history as old as the nation itself. The institution of slavery was rooted in ready resort to violence. Ooh, let me read that again. The institution of slavery was rooted in ready resort to violence. That's kind of like from 0 to 100, I think. Yeah. During World War I and its aftermath, however, the modern form of the race riot developed in northern and border cities where the Negro was attempting to alter his position of subordination. These outbreaks had two predisposing elements. First, relatively large numbers of new migrants, both Negro and white, were living in segregated enclaves in urban centers under conditions in which older patterns of accommodation were not effective. The riots were linked to a phase in the growth and transformation of American cities. Second, the police and law enforcement agencies had a limited capacity for dealing with the outbreak of mass violence. The historical record indicates that they did not anticipate such happenings. The riots of this period could be called communal riots or contested area riots. They involved the ecological welfare because they were a direct struggle between white and Negro areas. The whites generally invaded Negro areas where the residents were predominantly newcomers. The restoration of law and order involved the police in separating the two groups and in protecting the enclaves of Negroes from whites. During World War II, the pattern of rioting underwent a transformation which has taken full form with outbreaks in Watts in 1965 and in Newark and Detroit in 1967. For lack of a better term, there has been a metamorphosis from communal riots to commodity riots. The Detroit riot of 1943 conformed to the communal or contested area pattern. Prosperity. It involved concentrations of recently arrived Negro migrants and the precipitating incident occurred in a contested area, Belle Isle. The violence spread rapidly and produced clashes between Negroes and whites. However, the Harlem riots of 1943 contained features of the new type of rioting. The Negro population was composed of a higher concentration of long-term residents in the community. Most important, it was a riot which started within the Negro community, not at the periphery. It did not involve a confrontation between white and Negro civilians. It was an outburst against property and retail establishment, plus looting. Therefore, the notion of the commodity riot in the Negro community. These establishments were mainly owned by outside white proprietors. The deaths and casualties resulted mainly from the use of force against the Negro population by the police and National Guard units. Some direct and active participation by white civilians may take place in such a riot, as was the case in Detroit in 1967, but this is a minor element. I don't see how that's a minor element when we just read in the past books how the police and the military, the soldiers, came to the riots in Kentucky, came to the riots and ended up giving their weapons to the white mobs. And then the white mobs and the soldiers commenced to kicking the black men's ass. They backed them up. Yep. So no, it's not a minor element, in my opinion. The style of intervention by the law enforcement officers has deeply influenced the anatomy of race riots in the United States. The ability of the local police to seal off contested areas has reduced the prospect of communal riots. Since the rise of World War II, there has been a gradual increase in the capacity of local police to prevent riots at the periphery of the Negro community, but not without conspicuous exceptions. The use of radio communications and motorized local police forces have been the essential ingredients of control. There it is. There it is, honey. The use of radio communications and motorized local police forces have been the essential ingredients of control in our communities. Yep. That's why everybody got all our blueprints and stuff and don't want us to patrol our own communities. Yep, they never have. They don't now, and they didn't then, and they won't tomorrow either. Most northern cities have witnessed a steady and gradual expansion of the Negro residential areas, accompanied by bitter resentment and continuous minor outbreaks of violence, including bombings. But the police almost daily contain these tensions, which could explode into communal riots if there were defects in their performance. But the capacity of local enforcement agencies to deal with border incidents has not been matched with a capacity for controlling the resort to violence within the Negro community. The stark reality of the new type commodity riot is in the use of weaponry. It is truly an escalated riot. In the old-fashioned communal riot, the police were armed with pistols and an occasional rifle. The National Guard or federal units carried rifles tipped with bayonets, plus limited amounts of heavy infantry weapons. The bulk of the fighting by civilians was with brickbats of a variety of types, plus a sprinkling of small arms. The central fact about the commodity riots is the wide dispersal of small arms and rifles among the rioters. These firearms are partially the result of individual stockpiling. There are no adequate statistics on the percentage of such weapons which were in the hands of participants before the riot started, but a significant stock of weapons appeared to be accumulated during the actual rioting. Important sources of supplies have come from looting of sporting goods stores, general merchandise establishments, and pawn shops. And you remember in Kentucky when white men were mobbing black men in the communities and stuff, the pawn shops and stuff wouldn't even sell black men guns to protect themselves. No, they didn't go to them stores, the hardware stores and the pawn shops to break in them and get weapons to defend their home, their family, their communities. They went to buy weapons, and they motherfucking ass wouldn't even sell them weapons. Yep, sure wouldn't. No. It is incredible that in the United States, local law does not require that guns, while on sale, should be rendered inoperative or at least kept in a secure vault. When I speak of escalated riots, I am referring to the development of these weapons and the sniper fire they create. Available documentation indicates that such firing usually involves single individuals and occasionally groups of 2 or 3 persons. There's little evidence of forethought by rioters in the deployment of weapons as to location or mutual fire support. Supporting fire by such snipers could render them much more destructive. In isolated cases, there is evidence of limited coordination and planning of firepower, but these cases are of minor importance in accounting for the firepower involved or its destructiveness. The impact of the sniper fire derives from its interplay with arson activities. Sniper fire immobilizes firefighting equipment, which permits widespread destruction by fire, which in turn contributes to more rioting and sniper fire. The spread of fire is frequently facilitated by various incendiary bombs of a homemade nature. These fire bombs have been used as anti-vehicle bombs, but generally with little effectiveness. Oh, now he want to talk about bombs, fire bombs. When white folks in the books and stuff was telling about when the Klan on the horse and stuff would come through with the gun, with the bombs, and throw them in their houses. Yeah, like in 1919 when Carswell Grove, Joe Ruffin. Remember they were having a celebration for all the black soldiers, y'all, with 3,000 black soldiers, y'all. They had on all their medals and stuff, looked good. And the riot broke out and stuff. And anyway, it was saying the riot wasn't just there. They was happening all over the country. It was like, 8 or 9 of them. They was like back to back to back. It was like fire here, fire there. Is it showing it on this right here? No. It was, the fires, they were just all over and stuff. If I get a picture, I'll show it to you. Of what it looked like. And yeah, I was just saying. Wow. Fire bombs. And white folks started it. But now it seems like, he just mentioned it like, just something that black folks did and stuff. Huh? The new type of rioting is likely to be set off by an incident involving the police in the ghetto, which is defined as police brutality, where some actual violation of accepted police practice has taken place. The very first phase is generally nasty and brutish. While the police are being stoned, crowds collect and tension mounts. The second stage is reached when the breaking of glass windows, local social control breaks down, and the population recognizes that a temporary opportunity for looting is available. The atmosphere changes quickly, and this is when positive enthusiasm is released. And I want to just say about police brutality, that police brutality is not a local, it's an epidemic now. And it's going to take extreme measures, y'all, for police brutality. And people knew that the whole time. Yeah. People knew that. They just wasn't willing to help Black America, to get control of our communities at that time and stuff after George Floyd. People knew that there was the time, if ever there was a time, that was the time for us to start patrolling and take over our, get some power back in our community and stuff. But nobody was willing to do it for you, Black America. Not then and not now. They still ain't. No, I don't know. I guess when we see the first robot dog, the first, I don't know what it's going to be. The first futuristic being out here, the robotic being. I guess then folks will be like, oh, yeah, we should have helped y'all. I mean, how's that supposed to go? How is that supposed to go for us? And will y'all forgive it again? I'm just saying, it's just too late for us to even try to, make some sort of arrangements with these people and stuff, because we can't even trust them. No, we can't even trust them. We're going to have to do this for ourselves, by ourselves. So real, honey. Okay, so let's see here. Let's read. The very first phase is nasty and brutish. While the police are being stoned, crowds collect and tension mounts. The second stage is reached with the breaking of glass. Local social control breaks down and the population recognizes that a temporary opportunity for looting is available. The atmosphere changes quickly, and this is when positive enthusiasm is released, but all too briefly. If the crowds are not dispersed and order restored, a third stage of the riot is the transformation rout, ROUGHT, rout by sniper fire, widespread destruction, and the countermeasures created by police and uniformed soldiers. There can be no doubt that the countermeasures employed deeply influenced the course of rioting, even in prolonging the period of reestablishing law and order. One is, of course, struck by the great variation in local response to escalated rioting and in the skill and professionalism of the forces in their counter efforts. Differences in police strategy are partly the result of conscious policy, since law enforcement officials have a past record to draw on, and since they are continuously alerted to the possibility of riots. Thus, for example, There are wide differences in response patterns to early manifestations of disorder by local police. In Detroit, Ray Girardin, Girardin, former police reporter who became police commissioner, explicitly acknowledged that he followed a loose policy in the early phase of the Detroit rioting, assuming that the local civilian Negro leadership would contain the disorder. He cited his previous experience when this approach worked effectively. In his theories and riot behavior, he made frequent recourse to sociological terms. By contrast, the operational code of the police in New York City under Commissioner Howard Leary and in Chicago has been to intervene with that amount of force judged to be appropriate for the early stages of the confrontation. The objective is to prevent the spread of contagion. No special steps are taken to prevent routine police performance from developing into incidents which might provoke tension. But if an incident becomes the focal point for tension and the collection of a crowd, the police respond early and in depth in order to prevent the second stage from actually expanding. Numerous police are sent to the scene or kept in reserve nearby. The police seek to operate by their sheer presence, not to provoke further counteraction. They seek to prevent the breaking of windows and the starting of looting, which would set the stage for an escalated riot. If actual rioting is threatening, one element is the early mobilization of local National Guard units and their ready reserve deployment in inner city garrisons. In part, this is designed to reduce the time required for their deployment on city streets, and in part as a containment policy which enables the local police to commit their reserves and feel that they have a supporting force available. See, they motherfucking asses. I'm gonna tell y'all what they asses is doing. Hold on. Once a commodity riot enters the second phase of widespread looting, and especially during the third phase of an extensive scattered sniper fire, effective countermeasures are difficult and require highly trained and specialized units. It is, in some respects, a type of military situation, but the notion of the insurrection has little meaning, for snipers have no intention or capability for holding territory, nor are they part of a scheme to do so even temporarily. The sniper fire exposes police officers and National Guard units without battle experience or without simulated battlefield training experience to fight fire with which they are not accustomed. The amount of firepower is not very high, although personal risk is clearly present. The basic problem is the scattered source of fire, which envelops the law enforcement units. It is this envelopment fire, especially from behind, which has led to the use of the term guerrilla tactics. But the guerrilla concept is also not relevant since guerrillas are part of an organization, proceed with a plan, and prepare paths of withdrawal and develop sanctuaries. The police feel surrounded that in the absence of effective command and control, they often respond with indiscriminate and uncontrolled fire. The immediate result is that they expose numerous civilians to danger. Such fire does not eliminate snipers, which can only be eliminated by carefully directed fire and counter sniper procedures. In fact, the initial counter fire can actually mobilize new rioters into the firefight. I was just saying back there and stuff. You see how they was talking about how the police and stuff get together and they come out and stop these riots. You know, if it's at stage 1, they come out immediately and stop the riot from going to the next stage. You see how they come together with that? They got everybody on call. Everybody come out to stop the riots in the black communities, probably because of some poverty. Yeah, the poverty and oppression that we going through and stuff. But then when it's that right there, see, white America come together and send them over there to shut that down right there. But in all of this here, in this whole book, they couldn't mobilize nothing. They could not mobilize nothing. Who was it? John Hartfield? John Hartfield, the governor, even knew that John Hartfield was going to be lynched at 5 o'clock. All of them. The newspaper were printing it. You can see it now in the newspapers. Look at some newspapers in the slave days, and you'll see where they say Negro, wealthy Negro lynched. Wealthy Negro to be lynched. Who was I reading about? Alan Cotton, I think that was his name. I was looking at one of my favorite channels that I like to look at and stuff. And I think his name was Alan Cotton. If I find it, I'm going to show it to you and stuff. But yeah, he was a wealthy black man. He was a wealthy black man. White folks hunted that man for 20 years because he was a wealthy black man. He had more than one vehicle. He had his own land. He had his own equipment to work his own land with and stuff. White folk were jealous of that man. I think he was the one that, was he the one that had a job with the city? And he was the supervisor. So he tell white men what to do. It might be two different men and stuff, because I think he was lynched too. Might be the same man. When I find it, I sure will try to commit it to memory and let y'all know. But yeah, white folks have always done that and stuff. Yeah, I'm just, I'm not surprised by anything about them. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all, honey. No, it ain't gonna take me by surprise when the V really wasn't a movie. Yep. Okay, where we at right here? Oh. Oh. Y'all think we're gonna finish this tonight? Oh, we might have to wait till tomorrow night. If we do, we will. Yeah. In a major riot, law enforcement officers are exposed to an environment we have not previously experienced. Their behavior is conditioned by the sheer feeling of the unreality of the rioting situation and the physical disruption which takes place. In a major riot, law enforcement officers are exposed to an environment which most have not previously experienced. All the hell-raising white men have done. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, they just so pure and clean. They don't know what no riot is. They ain't never been through nothing like that before. All they know is if it ain't, we ain't riding down on black folks like white folks like to do and stuff. Yeah, we ain't got no experience with this right here. I don't know. Is that just a reason to go in and just start shooting and stuff because you ain't got no experience? You're nervous. It's your first time going through it. Their behavior is conditioned by the sheer feeling of the unreality of the rioting situation and the physical disruption which takes place. One response, elimination of street lights by rifle fire, turns an advantage to the snipers and contributes to the sense of unreality. In effect, for prompt control of snipers, special teams of police and National Guardsmen are required, using highly exact fire or semi-automatic weapons, and trained to respond directly to the source of sniper fire and avoid general displays of firepower. At night, they require support by masked beacon lights to illuminate the area rather than plunge it into darkness. Some police forces had organized, by the summer of 1967, special anti-sniper teams, but such police resources are limited, and there's considerable variation in planning and training from one police department to another. Likewise, the recent summers of 1964 through 1967 demonstrate wide variations in the capacity of National Guard units to respond to and assist local police. On the whole, National Guard units have received little specific training in riot control, and the contents of such training would not appear particularly germane to contemporary problems. The level of effectiveness derives from their military preparedness in general. The performance of National Guard units in Newark and in Detroit have been judged by expert observers as deficient. By contrast, the behavior of the National Guard units in Maryland and in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, has been reported as much more in accordance with the requirements of the constabulary function. Oh, I guess they were more racist. I guess. Not to say that Newark and Detroit weren't, but yeah, let's read. The basic question is fire control and an effective communications network. By contrast, federal troops used in Detroit were highly professional units with extensive training who clearly displayed a higher degree of unit control and were less prone to employ unnecessary fire. The superiority of the federal troops reflects past experience and indicates that more effective military training, per se, even without additional civil disorder training, and more effective officers, produces more appropriate responses. A central index to National Guard effectiveness is the failure to integrate units. Because of its fraternal spirit, the National Guard has been able to resist federal directives, and Negroes account for less than 2% of its personnel. Units in Detroit and Newark were not integrated, while Chicago-based units that were employed during the summer disturbances of 1965 were integrated and had Negro officers. Charles Moskos, Moskos, Northwestern University sociologist who witnessed these events, has reported that integration clearly contributed to the local population's acceptance of these units and their legitimacy. Whoa. I know. And next is going to be political violence. I guess we'll save that for tomorrow. And yep, and that should be it. Because with political violence, that's toward the constabulary function. Yep, it's just a couple of subtitles on here. The import of the mass media, and all of that is under political. Yep, government and social violence, the complexity of guilt. Who guilty? Who? Because the ass show ain't showing no remorse. I ain't seen none to this day. Yep. So, yeah, we'll say that right there tomorrow. Next stage, political violence. Yeah, what the hell happened with that? You mean to tell me that yeah. Because now ain't nobody fighting for what's right in politics and stuff. Everybody mad at Jasmine. Is that our sister name? Jasmine Crockett. Yeah. But thank y'all so much. We ain't got but what, maybe 10 more pages, and we will be done with this right here. Let me count them real fast. Yeah, political violence. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Yeah, then we'll be done, y'all. Yeah. Oh, I know, right? And then we're gonna go on to our next book. We're gonna keep on reading. We're going to keep on reading and studying, and if you got to take time out and stuff from this, then you do it. Because I'm going to be here reading these books. I don't think I'm going nowhere and stuff, yeah. And, we just going to do this and stuff, and try to heal our people and stuff, So, let's just go get us some rejuvenation going on. And we done early. Let's see how everybody doing. Y'all, we done early tonight. Yeah, it's like, an early night, an early school day and stuff, right? I know. Yes, this is awesome. That should have happened to me training some white boys and Yep. I know, right? Look at y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for your presence and your patience. I know I'm sleepy too. I know y'all probably sleepy and stuff, and I don't want to wear my welcome out with you. Because I do appreciate you being here. Even if it ain't but one of you and me. That's all we got to have is just you and me and stuff. Because the work got to be done. It ain't even enough time for us to do the work that we got to do and stuff. But just being willing to, And it will take some consistency and stuff. I thank the sister for, giving me the shout out. Because I do be trying to be consistent. But, it's easy to be consistent with something that's really not that heavy or that deep. But then when you got something that's really important and stuff, and it's really not a part of your day-to-day life and stuff, it can seem like intimidating and stuff, I guess. Because, I don't be trying to be on no TV and stuff. Who want to be in the middle? Yeah, But, I don't know, you just have to grow. We just have to grow in things. We got to evolve. All of us got to evolve. Yep. So I just want to leave y'all with some gratitude because, I do try to keep us, we're going through a lot here. It's a lot. I hope I ain't the only one over here, going through this bullshit. But after this, I like to leave us with a little goodness and stuff, because this is the time for this stuff right here. We gotta process it. We gotta process it. Because we go out there with it and stuff. The first person that say the wrong motherfucking thing. Yeah, they ask me to get the read down. And so we just want to be able to process this and stuff, and then tomorrow we read about our heroes and our sheroes and the great contributions, that we have made, that our people have made for this country. By the way, if our people didn't build this country up and stuff, honey, we would be a shit basket sitting in hell. Yep, the whole world would. It wouldn't even be no luxury for nobody. But our ancestors came through and they saved the world. They did. They truly saved this world. And now look at it. It's all gone to hell. Unbelievable. But we're going to leave us some gratitude and stuff because we know one thing. We were the first ones here and we're going to be the last ones here. Cosmic energy said that you better get yourself right with the cosmos. Get yourself right with your ancestors. Because that's all that matter right about now, Black America. Your true love don't even matter that much. No, your true love don't matter that much like you think it do. I'm just saying, but gratitude, y'all. Gratitude shields you from negativity. Whatever coming at you, whoever coming at you, you see it in the mailbox, coming down the street, honey. You so grateful, it don't even touch you. It just bounce off. Boom. It's coming towards you, but then it just bounce off. Because you so grateful. Can't nothing mess with you. You grateful, can't nothing get through. No, whatever anybody say, negative thoughts and stuff, it just bounces. Oh, well, yeah, I know I got to pay that light bill, but shit, yeah. I'll get the money. I'll be all right. I'll read till I get it. You just coming up with something else to replace it for the time being. Yeah, anything negative and stuff, it's bouncing off of you. You seeing your way through that. Because see, when you're grateful, you got goodness coming. You got prosperity coming. You got abundance coming when you grateful. You don't even know this stuff yet. While you sleep, you done thought of a mega idea in your sleep. Who gave you that idea in your sleep? Now, you go sell that idea, honey, for $25,000 if you want to. Folks looked up and in 3 weeks, your ass was on Shark Tank. Yeah, with some invention that you said you came up with when you were asleep. I'm just saying, But gratitude, y'all, makes you at least 25% happy. Now, who needs somebody? Black America. Do we really need to be around each other? Because we ain't built in a long time. We haven't built an empire since white folks, since 1919, since white folks destroyed our Black Wall Streets. We ain't built nothing. We ain't came together to build no mega nothing. Sure ain't, because white folks won't let us do that. No, but we be around each other, stuff wasting time. We can't come together and build, though. Because if we build something up, white America going to be mad at us and stuff. Yeah, white America going to be mad at us and stuff. So it really ain't no need in us just being wasting time with each other. We ain't even making each other happy. Because soon as one turn their back, then shit, yeah, such and such said this about you and stuff. It's a lot of jealousy and stuff in there and stuff. So, yeah, what we need to do, Black America, individually and collectively, be happy with ourselves. Be grateful. You be grateful. Let it start with you. And you're going to be 25% happy, at least 25% happy. Hell, I don't know, maybe you extra depressed. Maybe you extra mad. Maybe you extra sad. You probably just be 15% happier. But hey, look, it worked. You is happier. I mean, you got to get rid of that toxicity. You got to get rid of that toxicity. Then you will be lighter. And you will be 25% happier. You can do that by yourself. Yeah, you ain't got to sit there and folks got to tolerate you and compromise you. You know they don't like you. They see you coming and stuff. Here comes. And you drop something and stuff. They done put their feet on it and slid it over there to them so they can pick down and pick it up. Get rid of that badness. Get rid of that toxicity and stuff and get you some gratitude. That's all you need. Gratitude, honey, you will be 25% happier. Gratitude ain't going nowhere. No, honey, you call up gratitude whenever you want to. Yeah, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I'll be like, thank you, ancestors. Yeah, that's what you do. I'm just saying. Gratitude rewires your brain. Honey, when you is thinking about gratitude, you ain't got time to be thinking about nothing else. Because it rewires your brain. You thinking about, I be thinking about my paycheck. I like to use that. And I be thinking about my paycheck, honey, and it rewires my brain because I'm thinking about who else I got to pay already, And I'm going to get this, I'm going to get that. And, oh, yeah, I'm going to be able to pay up my light bill on this right here. You thinking about that paycheck, whatever your gratitude is for. You thinking about it's rewiring your brain, and it's bringing in more of that. You just got to keep the gratitude going, like riding a bike. If you start riding a bike, you're going to fall over. With gratitude, you got to keep your gratitude going and stuff, because if you don't, it might not make it to you. Then you're going to be like, oh, hell, that shit didn't even work. Face was lying. No, it had to get through you. It's coming through the universe right now, through that multiverse up there. You give out gratitude, it's got to come, I don't know, probably coming from down there at the 12th universe. But, honey, it's got to come through the universes. It's got to go through the Milky Way, through the constellations. It's got to dodge them meteors and asteroids and stuff, It might catch a ride on a star, but it's got to get to you. You got to keep the gratitude coming, and kind of see it in your mind's eye coming to you. I know all that money and land, that goodness. Yeah, you can see it. It's coming to you. I'm just saying, Gratitude, y'all, eliminates stress. It heals you. Gratitude, when you got gratitude, it improves your sleep. You can sleep like a baby. Yeah. You can sleep like a baby. You already done got your mind accepting it. Then, they're going to cut these lights off tomorrow. They're going to cut these lights off tomorrow if I don't have this light bill money at 5 o'clock. But you're grateful, see? You're grateful. And that's all right. I can deal with it. They're going to cut these lights off till I get my check Friday. Get these lights back on. What I'm going to do with these kids and stuff. What I'm going to do with these kids. If I got somewhere to take them, that's where I'm going to take them to. But if I don't, we finna get us a extension cord. Mary, girl, I'm going to need to run that extension cord over there tomorrow for a few days. You already know. The kids going to be coming over there to eat. Let me go out here and get these candles. And yeah, you just going to have you some candlelight nights for 4-5 days until you get the lights on. But see, you so grateful. You so grateful, honey. You woke up the next morning and you didn't even know it here. The IRS done sent you a check. I'm just saying. Somebody came through. Ooh, girl, here. Look at what I found, girl. I'm going to give you this right here. I don't know. Just put it on my heart. The Lord just put it on my heart. That was your ancestors. That was your ancestors came through for you. See, we got to give some credit to them. If we get some credit to our ancestors, to our cosmic energy, the spiritual team, not just Jesus and God. And I know we got Yahweh and Yahushua, but we got to add our ancestors in there, y'all. You'll get more. You ain't getting more because you're not adding your ancestors in there. Here, you got 2 arms. Shit, put the Bible under one and put your ancestors under the other. Till you figure out. I'm just saying. Yeah. But gratitude, y'all, it boosts your self-esteem and your performance. I know. Because when you grateful and you sure in that gratitude, you already know it's bringing something. Honey, you walking with a swag. Yeah, honey, you walking with a swag and stuff because you already know. I've been grateful this whole week. You get to thinking this stuff. Ooh, ancestors, what y'all finna send me now? What I got coming? Because you can feel something coming. I know, right? Yep, gratitude enhances your law of attraction. It enhances the law of attraction. Everything you desire in you. And when you're grateful and stuff, it enhances it. It's like, yeah, that's how it is. It's already here. You want it. You desiring something. And it's already coming to you. But see, when you're grateful, it enhances it. It pushes it right on to you. It's like a tidal wave. When the water come up on the shore and it's back there, but then like get a push from another wave and then it go. That's how it is right there. You know, it enhances law of attraction. And gratitude improves your relationship. Now, who don't want to be around somebody grateful? I'm just saying. Do you want to be around a negative Nancy? Or do you want to be around somebody that just calling in the goodness? You know, yeah, soon you see them walking, oh, I knew that were your footsteps and stuff. Tell you, how you doing? You know, yeah, I smelled you coming. You know, I'm just saying. But it's gratitude. It is gratitude. And you be so grateful and stuff, even in the smallest things. Then not nobody say nothing when that favorite song come on. Till that bridge go off. You got to sing it, you know. Everybody, that's the gratitude. And it's love, everybody love it. When you cooking and stuff, somebody, I know everybody in the house hoping you bring them that spoon so you can be like, here, taste this. Everybody hope they be sitting there looking, wonder who gonna get the spoon, who gonna get the spoon. Then can I get a taste too? Well, how was it? You know, I'm just saying, you know, be grateful. Everybody will love you more. You'll love you more. People just gravitate to you when you're grateful. Your family, your friends, you know, yeah, other folks. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know. And singing. This is it, y'all. Yeah, singing. Singing is going to help you a lot too, y'all. Singing heals your body. See, white folks done took everything from us. Not only is our medicine in the food, yeah, we eating all this motherfucking dead carcass. Every time I eat meat, I get so sleepy. Be like, damn. Shit, but I wake up and still be like, damn, I can go back to sleep. I don't go figure. I guess when you start weaning off of it and stuff, and then when you eat some of it and stuff, it's got a reaction on you. I don't know, beats me. But singing, y'all, your body actually heals. And let me tell you how. When you singing, think about the Commodores or something like that. When you singing joyful, expressive songs, y'all, they nourish your heart. They balance your emotions, and it uplifts your spirits. Yeah. Any one of our songs, y'all remember our old music from the 70s and 80s, your mama and grandmama music, your dad and them music and stuff. Y'all, them the songs. That's why white America, they motherfucking asses, they people did it. That's they people in charge, not ours. Our people is not the ones out there pushing all them damn red buttons. You know, our people is not out there pushing all them buttons, stabbing black America. No, that's not us. Them is white folks doing that. Them is white folks and their partners doing all of that. No, we got that twisted, honey. And that's why they messed up the music. The whole frequency is off. So what you're going to have to do, black America, I'm going to tell you at the end of this right here about the music. I already know. It's real simple, too. You're going to have to face it, though. Folks going to cuss you out and everything. But you're going to have to do it. I'm going to tell you. Your lungs, y'all, when you singing, y'all, it expands your lungs. And it improves oxygen intake. Because you know when you hit that long note and stuff, you holding your breath. Honey, you took a deep breath to hold it, though. You sure did, because you hit that note. Sure did. And see, that did your lungs good. Your lungs got a full expansion. So you can, you can give it that Fantasia note. Or whoever you got in your mind and stuff, you know. Yeah. Singing, y'all, it's got miraculous health benefits and stuff. Singing helps regulate emotions like frustration, anger, and stress right out of your liver. Yep, your liver. Your liver is holding frustration, anger, stress right there in your liver. Yep. I sing all the time. I didn't even know I sing, honey. I be singing. I sure do. When I was hoarse and stuff, somebody asked me, a couple of people asked me, why you ain't singing? Y'all was like, yeah, I'm a little hoarse these days and stuff, but I was humming though to myself. But you got to keep a song in your heart. Always remember these things. Because when you ain't got nobody, you ain't got nothing, then you know you got gratitude and you got a song. Something kept our ancestors in the throes of sanity. Because, honey, they was right there on the brink of insanity. 100 years in a metal mask. Anybody after that should have been insane. Anybody after that 100 years in mask, in metal mask, just from that one person. But 100 years It had to be numerous, countless black people that had that metal mask on them. I mean, to even be restricted from the very cosmic right to yawn, to cough, to sneeze, but you can't because you got a mask on your face. So yeah, you know, you got to keep a song in your heart. Yeah, don't come up with no bullshit ass song and stuff. You know, keep you a good song in your heart that make you feel good. We got a lot of good feel music. Your kidneys. Singing can strengthen kidney energy by fostering vocal expression. Honey, you were hitting that Fantasia note. Your kidneys was too. Whatever your vocal expression is while singing, your kidneys mimic that action, and that actually healing. It's actually healing for your kidney. Just like your heart, your lungs, and your liver, a song, singing, it can activate the healing process. Your mind is, I didn't know. Our mind is, we're walking pharmacists. That's how they put it. That we are like walking pharmacists. I'm trying to find it up on the wall, but I don't see it nowhere. When you are, when you thinking, I'm brave. Ooh, I'm so brave. I am brave. Your body releases, your brain releases interleukin. If I'm saying it right, INTERLUKIN. When you thinking, oh, I'm brave, I can do this, I got this. I've been studying all night. I ain't ate, I ain't slept, I ain't even took a bath. I've been studying for this test right here, and I got this. You know, I'm brave, I got this, I can do this. And you start, you know, going over your hints and stuff, you know, rehearsing this stuff. Your brain is releasing interleukin. And you know, interleukin is, I ain't no medical doctor or nothing like that, but I've been reading. Interleukin is the number one C, the C word, fighting agent. Not the C19, the CANC. Yeah, the cancer. Yeah. Interleukin is the number one big C fighter. Yep. And you know, you can go through the chemotherapy and stuff like that, but hell, just start telling yourself you're brave every day. You brave. All right? You know you got to go through whatever you're going through and stuff. Even if you're not ill or sick or nothing like that. We got to use these things as preventative measures. Yeah, why not? When you are happy, your brain is releasing endorphins to keep you happy. When you happy, yeah, just say, oh, I'm happy. Sure. You know, look at that cloud up there, look like a puppy. I'm so happy. Look at that cloud, look like a puppy. And then face shit is a cotton on the other side. I'm just saying, you know. But yeah, be happy. Think that you're brave. And there's one more. Oh, when you calm. When you calm and stuff, you know, and everybody going off and don't know what to do here, and everybody just running around in circles and stuff, you know, and you calm. And you just go right over there, you know, and everything. And then it pop out and, you know, the baby is okay and stuff, and the mama done sit down and stuff, you know, and everything is all right. You calm. You are releasing a volume. Your brain is releasing volume when you're calm. So see, yeah, we just need to, we just need to tune ourselves up, get in sync with who we really are, our true powers. Because white America done lied to y'all. Sure have, honey. White America done lied to you and your mama and your grandmama, your great grandmama too. So did. And if they got a problem with it, stuff, man, who told you that, Face? Face told me that, and I believe her. You know, if you don't believe it and stuff, then you need to do some research. I'm just saying. But yeah, I love y'all, and let's go rejuvenate. Yeah, you know, we out here early anyway. Yeah, I know, right? Who is that? All golden gold. It's so good to see y'all. Yeah, it's so good to see y'all. I know, right? Yeah, but we out here early tonight. So yeah, you know, I don't know. We don't have no homework. I'm just joking. I ain't getting y'all no homework and stuff. But yeah, I'm glad y'all was here. And thank y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, I know. I didn't put no stuff on my hair today. Y'all gonna come up here, honey, and be like, oh, Face, you done blow dried your hair? No, I'm just gonna put it in some ponytails or something, and let it strengthen on its own. Yeah, something like that. Peace and power to the people. I thank y'all again. Y'all my family. Y'all my family. I love y'all. Love your family. What about your family? All my ancestors. Oh. Oh, we still on here. I'm just reading the comments and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to y'all comments and stuff because I haven't been able to answer and stuff, but I'm gonna get back to it because I like communicating with y'all and stuff. I know 5,000 years. Yeah. Oh, and I'm glad that we all participated in the boycott. Yep. I told a few people that I saw out today too. But one lady told me that she just went to black owned stuff. I forgot about that. So the next boycott and stuff, instead of going to the ones that we are not shopping at, find you some black owned businesses and stuff. And yeah, that'll be cool with me. I'm gonna do it from now on and stuff. I want to be on code with my people. I mean, that's just me. Yeah. If I ain't spending my money with my people stuff, I'm gonna keep it in my pocket. And before I go, Black America, we used to keep our money longer than any other group of people. Yep, we used to keep our money like, I think I read we kept $1 for 11 days. Yep. 3 more days, it would have been 2 weeks. Yep. So see, white America had to start implementing these strategies against us and stuff. But honey, that's all right. Because shit, a lie don't get told forever. A lie don't even live that long. So yeah, it's over. It's over now. All we gotta do is just call on our ancestors. I'm telling you. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace and power to the people.